Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss top 10 upcoming PC games which are going to come on February 2021, so let's get into the video without wasting your time. On number 10 we have Nuts, a single-player surveillance mystery. Record the squirrels, report your findings, and piece together what's really going on in Melmoth Forest. The game Nuts' upcoming PC release date is Thursday, February 4th. About this game: gear up your research caravan, boot up your GPS, spread out your map and head for the depths of Melmoth Forest. As a rookie field researcher, you'll place cameras during the day, and watch the footage at night, tracking the movements of a scurry of squirrels. Where do they hide their nuts? What puzzling routes do they take? And why do they behave so strangely? Includes gameplay based around surveillance and tracking. On number 9 we have Werewolf: The Apocalypse. Earthblood is an upcoming action role-playing video game developed by Cyanide and published by Nacon. It is based on White Wolf Publishing's tabletop role-playing game Werewolf: The Apocalypse, and is part of the larger World of Darkness series. The game is planned for release on February 4, 2021 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. The story follows Caholt, an eco-terrorist werewolf who has been banished from his werewolf tribe, and who fights against the Pentex Corporation and the pollution it causes. The player, as Caholt, traverses areas in the American Northwest, and can shape-shift into a wolf, human or werewolf form to perform various tasks, such as exploration, conversation and combat. Werewolf: The Apocalypse. Earthblood is a third-person, single-player action role-playing game in which the player takes the role of an eco-terrorist werewolf. The player explores various areas in the American Northwest, in the form of large hub worlds. On number 8 we have Naya 2 is an action role-playing game developed by Team Ninja. Both prequel and sequel to Naya, 2017. The game was released for the PlayStation 4 on March 13, 2020, where it was published by Koei Tecmo in Japan and Sony Interactive Entertainment worldwide. Versions for Microsoft Windows and PlayStation 5 titled Naya 2, Complete Edition featuring all the previous downloadable content will be released in February 2021. Similar to its predecessor, Naya 2 is an action role-playing game. Players can create their own playable character, who is a yokai spirit. Players are equipped with a variety of weapons such as Odachi and Kusarigama, and earn new skills as they progress in the game. When players defeat a hostile yokai, some of them may drop a soul core. They allow players to use yokai abilities and transform into a yokai after being deposited in a shrine. At locations named Benevolent Graves, players. On number 7 we have Shattered is an indie action/platformer/adventure game which delves you into the mysterious and three-parted world of Hypnos. The game Shattered, Tale of the Forgotten King upcoming PC release date is confirmed to be Wednesday, February 17th. About this game: the world as it was is gone, lost with the disappearance of the king. As a wanderer of these forsaken lands, it is up to you to piece together the fragments of reality and retrace the fall of civilization through skill-based combat, innovative open-world platforming and the testimonies of survivors. Some more trustworthy than others. On number 6 we have Blue Fire with embark on an extraordinary adventure through the perished world of Penumbra to explore unique temples filled with increasingly difficult 3D platforming challenges, diverse enemies, quests, collectibles, and more. Slash daunting adversaries, leap through deadly traps and master the art of movement. About this game: journey through the desolated kingdom of Penumbra and discover the hidden secrets of this long-forgotten land. Explore mystical temples, where you'll need to master the art of movement to survive increasingly difficult 3D platforming challenges. During your adventure you'll slash your way through daunting adversaries, encounter survivors and take on strange quests to collect valuable items. It is a hardcore platforming. Leap through deadly traps and master movement to navigate gradually demanding platforming challenges. Lost in the Void? Far from Penumbra, there is a lost land called the Void. Find void entrances throughout the world to uncover abstract platforming challenges that require great mastery to gather the valuable rewards hidden inside. Slash your way through great adversaries. Encounter dangerous enemies with distinct fighting styles and partake in intense combat platforming boss fights. On number 5 we have Century, Age of Ashes. The multiplayer dragon battle game is now available for free. Customize your dragon, dive into the arena and compete to become a legendary Dragoneer. Burn your enemies and rule the skies. Compete in intense online games and discover the fast-paced gameplay of Century Age of Ashes. Dive into the arena alone or with friends and fight for your survival. 3 varied game modes ranging from 3v3 to 6v6v6 await you: Carnage, Survival, and Raid. Carnage, a 6v6 killing spree with special power-ups appearing in the arena to unleash hell on your opponents. It's team deathmatch, Dragon Rider style. Survival, a last team standing mode where up to 18 players divide into 3 teams, 6v6v6. Note: Century, Age of Ashes is completely free to play. In order to keep the experience fair and equitable, in-game purchases are purely cosmetic. On number 4 we have King of Seas is an action role-playing game set in a deadly procedurally generated pirate world. In a ferocious plot you will fight to regain what has been taken away and embark on an epic adventure in a fantastic world, filled with battles, lost islands and treasures. A universe full of amazing characters and breathtaking missions will keep you anchored as you strive to become the king of all pirates. On number 3 we have Hellish Quart. About this game. A fighting game about sword dueling, in which the blades really clash using physics, and the characters use motion-captured fencing techniques. Play as one of many 17th century warriors and use sabers, rapiers, broadswords and many other blades in single-player campaign, arcade, or local multiplayer with friends. Physical sword fighting using active ragdolls. Super realistic, motion-captured fencing animations. Beautiful 3D scan graphics. Hellish Quart uses active ragdolls and all damage your blade can do is calculated with real-time physics. If you are not attacking, your character will automatically try to hold guard against your opponent's attacks. The blades really block each other and that's what's keeping you alive. On number 2 we have Persona 5 Strikers. Is a hack-and-slash role-playing video game developed by Omega Force and P Studio. The game is a crossover between Koei Tecmo's Dynasty Warriors franchise and Atlus's 2016 role-playing game Persona 5 and is set 6 months after the events of the original Persona 5. It follows Joker and the rest of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts as they investigate a series of mysterious events involving people across Japan. It was released in Japan for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 in February 2020, with the worldwide release for those consoles and Microsoft Windows scheduled for February 2021. Persona 5 Strikers, is a hack-and-slash role-playing video game developed by Omega Force and P Studio. The game is a crossover between Koei Tecmo's Dynasty Warriors franchise and Atlus's 2016 role-playing game Persona 5 and is set 6 months after the events of the original Persona 5. It was released in Japan for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 in February 2020, with the worldwide release for those consoles and Microsoft Windows scheduled for February 2021. Players can form an active party of maximum 4 members, with Joker being the only character not removable as an active party member. On number 1 we have Curse of the Dead Gods. About this game. You seek untold riches, eternal life, divine powers. It leads to this accursed temple, a seemingly infinite labyrinth of bottomless pits, deadly traps, and monsters. Collect mystical relics and an arsenal of weapons to make yourself unstoppable. Battle through hordes of enemies in dark, cavernous passages filled with traps and secrets of all sorts, fire-spewing statues, explosives, hidden spikes, and worse.